Good day. I'm Bob McKenzie. This is my brother Doug. How's it going, eh? Welcome to the stream, eh? Good day, eh? Streams are great for keeping the beer cold, eh? No, like those folks that play video games on the internet, eh? Not water, you hoser. The inner what? Take off, like on the computer, hosehead. Oh yeah, I love the interweb. My favorite streamer is Shakal Star. He is live from Canada, eh? Yeah, his stream is a beauty, eh? Hey, like, pass the back bacon, eh? He's starting.
Good day! Welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Hope I woke you up. Limited Disaster, thank you for that host. Monarchy, thank you for that host. A message there. What that was about. Hopefully I did the right answer. I want to read all that stuff. You know, as far as it goes, I read one time about a thing, terms of service. It was like super long, and I guess what they did is they had a term in there somewhere that was like, if you read this, to send an email to this email address, and the first 50 people will get $100 or something. So it's like, they said they didn't even have to give out half of them. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. That's what I'd say. The people never read them. So I should have read that, I guess. Alright, so this is a game, I haven't tried it before. I guess it's obvious by the big terms and conditions screen earlier. But I mean, it looked like a town builder, so I thought I'd give it a try. The options. Well, look at that, eh? Got some music. After being expelled from the kingdom's court, the Lord has been assigned to a backwater. Get used to. Oh, I see. These are just different levels. Alright, let's give her a try. Let's give her a try, man. If your building stores are frequently full, you need more warehouses to assign additional carriers. Alright. New beginning. Welcome to our humble little village, Governor. I hope you had a pleasant voyage. I am the housekeeper of the castle, Mrs. Fitzgibbons. It is a pleasure to meet you, my liege. Huh? What a wonderful day. Hey, she sounds like Scooby-Doo. To take your tour around town while your servant unpacks your luggage, Governor. Here, let me show you the most important parts of town. I am no simple servant. I am the Lord's advisor and help him with his daily tasks. This guy doesn't like being his little title. Didn't like getting put down or something.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
All right, thank you for that, host. Monarchy. All right. Whatever. A little bit of English accent mixed with a Canadian accent, eh? This is our town's well. It is a little old and it holds just enough water for the town. But if more villagers move into town, we'll have to build a new one soon. Ready? You can see this is our fishing lodge. At the moment, it is the only source of food since the mill burned down. Maybe your lordship could change that soon. Great, I hate fish. This is the castle and our home, my liege. It is also the main warehouse for the town. Well, that concludes our little tour. I am looking forward to working with you, my liege. Find all possible actions. Buttons. Good to see we aren't greeted with pitchforks and torches, my lord.
And when we win,
After the
we're going to be
Angel, thank you for the
supervisors of
host.
the year.
Escapable escapade at the king's court, we can be glad that we were the only transferred here and not be thrown into the dungeon. Look, there is someone with a request. Maybe there is something for you to do, my lord. Mrs. Fitzgibbons. Woodrow the lumberjack finally had enough. He said he cannot work in a derelict building like that anymore. He left town, and now his forester's hut is vacant. What should we do now? Calm down, son. There are some unneeded workers at the castle. I've seen them lingering around.
And when we win,
Wes Maximus,
we're going
thank
to
you
be
for that, host.
supervisors of the year.
Maybe our new governor would like us to do the honor of instructing one of them to quit his job at the castle. Okay, don't get caught on the cord, buddy. Good dog. Good dog. Alright. Set a worker free. Select the sleep symbol. Alright, should we do this dude or that dude? Doesn't matter. Stay. Actions menu. Back. Alright, so it wants me to uninstall. Free workers are shown here.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the
What are
year.
we doing over there? Oh. Canadiac, thank you for that, host. My liege, we need more workers in order to run all buildings properly. Villagers will only come into town if we build more townhouses for them. Playing Death Stranding last, eh? In the building menu. Alright, when your task is to construct a building in the category and building are marked for the build. Build a cute little house for them. We can rotate it. This is going there. Construction sites can be placed even if they're necessary or not in the warehouse. Ah, that's awesome, dude. Alright, so I guess I did take that worker away. Alright, what do we do next? What's this thing? Farm. Well, I guess we need a farm. Look, he's farming it up. Here's a little house. Everybody in here? Dude there? What's this thing? No worker available in the mine. Guess we need more people. More people, please. Oh, we're gonna have a house soon. House soon height. Hey, get back there.
And when we win, we're going to be
Fletch, thank
supervisors
you for
of the
that,
year.
host. Their road's not even done right there. It's got like a hole in it. I can build. Why is the build menu? Build a street. Oh, it's temporarily locked. Man, this one's a big house, eh? Put it there. Oh, there's the well. Put it there. Worker needed. Well, you know what I say about that. Ouch. Bang my knee. Put that back up. We have enough workers in town. It's very important for our economy. Mixer Canucks, thank you for tweeting about the stream. Right, so fix my camera though. I kind of shifted off to the side when I moved my knee. Here we go. Get-o. Having enough workers in town is very important. You have to claim your quest in order to continue. Okay. Claim. Get the monies. Eat. Alright. So, did I complain? Did I claim it or what? There we go. I think I claimed it. Their main quests. All this stuff. Oh, that's my resources. Happiness. I did somewhat happy. Got some buildings happening. Decorations. They need more decorations apparently. Season. Dog sneezing? Giving her. Got a race mode. I guess we could change things. We need a functioning forester's hut in town, my liege. Wood is essential for construction sites and processing wood into planks. Alrighty. Find a worker. Oh, this guy has a beard. He's obviously a lumberjack. My lord, it would be recommended to repair the forester's hut. The more a building decays, the more its productivity will decrease. It can even collapse, or a fire. It can even collapse, or a fire can break out if it's not being. I don't know how to read sometimes, I guess. Building needs repairs. Get a quick menu. While over a building, hold the accept button and then you can drag it. Okay. Heard that? Hey, some birds. Look, Canadian geese. Those look like more like mallards, I guess. Yes, repair it. Road looks kind of crappy here, eh? Very good, my liege. It is wise to have an eye on the buildings around town. In most cases, you can detect a derelict building by a brownish facade. Sawmill should be built, my liege. It processes wood, which are used into planks, which are used in construction around town. Looks like a meteor hit up there. Try to building sawmill near a forester's hut. Transport routes are shorter that way. Alright. That sawmill at? Fire watches, infirmaries, warehouses, townhouse, mine, farm, wheat field, oast house. Huh, make hops. To make stuff in bakery here. At the sawmill, what is processed? Here we go, folks. Building this sawmill hype. And we can erase. Make some room for the sawmill. I guess they want it there. On the meteorite. Alright, let's go back to building the sawmill. Can't put it up there. I didn't need to destroy every tree around. Got like 10 trees in this area. Our sawmill should be like totally successful, right? Like, I wonder if we can plant trees. These trees aren't even alive. Look at that guy, just giving her. How is the stream working today, you guys? Like only a couple drop frames. Well, thank you, King Rich. I hope you're having a good day. I'm playing a kingdom game, so you know, could be your kingdom. King Rich Kingdom here. These guys are sawing the logs. Maybe I don't know if they're cutting those down. Oh yeah, he is too. Yeah, we're gonna run out of trees, I think. So what's he doing with them? Bringing them to his own wood pile? Oh, look at our fancy. Very good, Governor. The sawmill is an important prerequisite for other advanced construction.
And when we win,
Wildcat, thank
we're
you
going to
for
be
that, host.
supervisors of the year.
Workers. Wood is needed. Congratulations, you just had your first level up. Each time you reach a new level, you can research new improvements. All of your time. For sure, eh? Alright, well, that's fantastic. My lord, do not overwork yourself on the first day of the job. Besides, dinner is served in the castle. Call it a day and eat something. Yeah, it's coming along. Some of these games like this, you know, are a bit slower, you know, as far as it goes, but you know, it's kind of nice to try different things, I figure. In other days, you know, it's kind of depends on the game, right? Most of the time it's
When we
about
win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
1 hour, or some games are a bit more. But yeah, I don't know. Got to keep it fresh and fun, absolutely. And you know, I figure that you know, it's also neat to introduce people to new games. Like, I've never played this game before. You know, I signed up to some website that you know, they you can ask for codes, and they granted me this code. So thought I'd give her a go. I like simulation kind of games, so I figure it's a good match.
And when we win,
A lot of
we're going
times
to be
people
supervisors of the year.
watching will also say, hey, that game looks cool, and then they wind up buying it. So, you know, if they introduce something new to them, and I think that's awesome. Rashes, thank you for that, host. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. You know, I'm essentially trying a new game every Wednesday. Not helping my gamer score completions. That always be starting something new, but you know, I get a lot of variety though, and then I can always jump back to games that I super enjoy and stuff like that too, right? Or at least I figure. You gave up when yeah, Game Pass kind of doesn't help that old completion percentage either, does it? The you know, you get so much things, yeah, and you know, sometimes those games drop off, so you gotta, you know, you wanna get your money's worth out of a game, but there's so much to choose from, you know. I think what I'm gonna do though, on Thursdays I kind of play a random game too, and then I often go to complete it. I think I'm gonna go for Guardians of the Galaxy finished tomorrow, hopefully. And then you had 100. Do you ever go on that website, True Achievements? Because if you are on True Achievements, it's a cool site if you're not familiar with it. But if you are on True Achievements, my profile is on there. You can see it's on this list here. But if you're not familiar with it, basically it's an achievement hunter site. It has solutions to different achievements as well. And then you can see, you know, what achievements you've done and then how hard they are, kind of thing. So it's really cool in that aspect because you can kind of see the ratio. And Xbox does have like a rarity thing, but you know, the percentages aren't nearly the same as achievement hunters. You know, because achievement hunters are looking to get those achievements, so the percentages are different. So you can kind of see what games are actually pretty hard. I used to do that on Achievement Hunter back in the day. Yeah, I think a lot of people did a lot of those. I think there's one, I can't remember what it's called, X360A or something like that. Couple different sites, but True Achievement seems to be the one that kind of bubbled to the top. They have a Mixer stream too, but they also it's a really good website in terms of achievement hunting. I wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft acquires them one day. You know, it's really well done. Although, if they do, it might not be quite the same because some of the magic is in their independence. You know, like with a lot of companies, I guess, when they get acquired by a major company, Rare was never quite the same. Adjust my hair here. Rare was never quite the same under the Microsoft banner, I don't think. You know, they were a super good company.
Supervisors of the year.
Old ass gamer, thank you for that, host. They're super good company. Then they got kind of stuck into, I guess, almost like their typecast. I think they're starting to get back to form again now, but it still was something that really affected them. Bungie too, yeah. BioWare, I think was kind of better when they were independent, but they're still a good company, those guys. I don't know what other... Harmonix was kind of an interesting case because they were independent, then they became part of Viacom, and then they went independent again. I think they're way better as independent again. Although they haven't been really putting out stuff since Rock Band 4, though. I was like a Rock Band. I have like thousands of songs for Rock Band. They had a good formula in that. Yeah, I mean, they get to expand. A lot of companies are getting bought up lately just to make those independent studios, and you know, it should be interesting to see what they do. I'm really looking forward to seeing what State of Decay 3 is in the end, because I love State of Decay. State of Decay 2 was really good too, and now they're acquired, and they got a little bit of money behind them. You know, it should be interesting to see what they do. Same with was it Inixal? Ones that make Wasteland. I'm really looking forward to Wasteland 3. Wasteland just got remastered, but I played Wasteland 2 through. I had played Wasteland way back in the day, and so it's kind of interesting to see what they do. I think.
We win.
Kraken Gaming,
Supervisors of the year.
thank you for that, host. But yeah, I don't know. There's kind of pluses and minuses, right? They kind of get a little bit of marching orders, I guess, if they are owned by somebody. You know, like Bungie. I don't know. It's kind of not quite the same under their new banner. You know, everybody was looking forward to Destiny, and then Destiny 2 doesn't seem to have picked up nearly the same. Jordy Football, hey, welcome. Nice to see ya. We're just discussing companies that got acquired and, you know, kind of the direction they go and stuff like that. I'm just playing this. I think that, I don't know if this is an indie title. I assume it is. But, you know, it's kind of nice to see a new game regularly. Can't overwork myself, it says. So I gotta call it a day. Board can be. You wanna change your answer? You might be right though. You never know. We'll see. This is the place for Canadian trivia, you know, exclamation trivia. You got it right. Maybe they won't screw it up for Destiny 3, but that'll be the first one you don't order. Woo. Since Halo 3, you've been pre-ordering, had confidence in them for ages. Yeah, if you want more trivia, you just type exclamation trivia. And then it and then you can always get more trivia and get some pucks is my currency. Try to dominate the leaderboard, although it's challenging just doing it with trivia because I don't have spins on. But some of these questions are hard and some of them aren't so hard. Some of them are directly from the immigration exam, like the practice exams. Feel like you messed that one up? Did you get a lot of use out of the Master Chief Collection, Wildcat? I never did play Reach on there yet, or oh, Jordy's on a roll. Or what's the other one they released later? I mostly played Halo 1.
Justin Bieber, we didn't even know about it. I didn't know about it. There he is, great haircut, Canadian boy from Stratford.
Yeah, never did play all of them. The kind of played mostly Halo 1 and 2 on it. And then at the time when it came out, the multiplayer was kind of not so working at the time, but they did fix it later. Let's see if Jordy is 3 for 3 here. Starting to think he's from Canada, you know. Although Canadians get a lot of these questions wrong too. So, depends on the questions you get, I think. Okay, what's my reward? 20 crowns. Oh, Newfoundland. Come on, dude. Did he want some wood? Achievement! There you go. True Achievements probably has that as a 1 ratio. Oh, here's an interesting one. All these fine actors. Old Chris Pratt is in my area right now. He's in BC. Doing a Jurassic Park movie. He was saying how beautiful the city he was going through was on his Instagram. Need a Justin Bieber one? There might just be a Justin Bieber one. John Candy. Yeah, he was a classic, man. Planes, trains, and automobiles. Rise and shine, my lord. You cannot stay in bed all day. You're gonna stay at your honorable 50%? Next one might be even easier, though. The Oh, okay. Well, thank you for dropping by and saying hello and taking some shots at the trivia. I took like an hour to put all those questions in or something like that, or maybe even longer. It was nice to see them get used.
Is it so toy?
I didn't want to use no generic questions. You have a guest. The nobleman has arrived in the castle. He said you two know each other from the king's court and he demands an audience. Here.
Money.
Good morning, Governor. Do you remember me? We met once at King's Court. Do the villagers here in town know that you got banned from the court? I think they would be greatly disappointed if they found out, wouldn't they be? Monarchy, thank you for that, host. Only if I think he's in something. You got a Justin Bieber quote, though, when you said Canadian there. Earlier, I think is what triggered it. Or not Justin Bieber, is Don Cherry talking about Justin Bieber. Your escapade at the court will be our little secret for now. Oh, he's gonna blackmail me, this guy. What a jerk. If the villagers ever find out that you're accused of, they'll certainly have thrown us in the dungeons. I wonder what we did to get into this situation. I know, my lord, we didn't take the money. The charges were all false. But no one except us and the noblemen know this. So they stole some money. This man could blackmail us. We should tread carefully. That jerk. There are some more villagers with requests waiting for you in the audience chamber, my lord. I believe they want you to talk about the food supply in town. My lord, I am the local farmer. My farm at the foot of the hill is mine. Since the windmill burned down last season, my wheat doesn't get processed at all. I would be utterly grateful if my windmill could be built. Alright, he's saying, I recommend we start production of bread. Ooh, a star raid. You know what that means? I can play my raid song. Hurry up. Welcome, everybody. Look at that. Get to use this once every 5 months, I think. Family, dope, and look at this. All these raiders getting invaded. Made this little show. It's like 60 frames. Of course, it's being such a cult, right? There you go. No one's for road right there. Go Justin Trudeau with no shirt on. And he's then weighed in for boxing. You like the raid music? Some people may not like him, but he's a handsome man. Our leader. A lot of people like our leader that way. Thought someone came unmuted? No, there you go. I caught you off guard. That's because I play my raid music so often that I've maybe used it twice. Built that just in case, Like, I've used it, yeah, probably 2 times before. Not very often, unfortunately, but I got that RF thing on my thing just in case. But thank you for letting me use it, because it's quite an honor to actually use it. Look at that, I'm like out of out of the picture almost. You know what happens is I shift around in my chair, get that perfect comfiness, and then it's kind of over on the side. I need yeah, it'd probably be easier. I could zoom it out, I suppose. You see the dog there in her little grandma jumper? Kind of see her like right there. I got her this outfit, like oh, Cottonmouth. I got her this outfit because she was biting her leg. So instead of putting a cone on her and she looks all depressed, I got her this outfit, and then that way she doesn't bite her leg. No, she had a little sore on it. How you doing?
And when we win, we're going to be
Extremely
supervisors
cool.
of the
Thank
year.
you for that, host. Yeah, thank you guys for raiding me. That's awesome. It's nice to see some chatter here too. Cotton Mouth.
And when we win, we're
Matty
going to be
Musobot, thank
supervisors of the
you for
year.
that, host. Oh, there's Extremely Cool right there. We got the Metamucilbot close up. Put on my flip flops for this. Does that help you? Help you when you raid? Aren't you supposed to wear boots when you raid? Good walking shoes. Playing this relaxing. It's kind of a chill game tonight, you know. It's you know, one of these
When we
city
win,
builders.
we're going to be
GF
supervisors
Jake,
of the
thank
year.
you for the host. Oh, no shirt. You're just like Justin Trudeau. You know, sometimes if you go to Tofino there, you can see him once in a while. He likes vacationing there. Rogue, you have flip flops and no shirt too? And you should go to Tofino too. This game is awesome. You played it? Seems really neat so far. I'm just trying it. I just started trying it tonight. I like sim builders. Noob, thank you for the mixer love. Yeah, the learning the tutorial still. I built a sawmill though. I'm set. I'm gonna cut some wood. They're saying they didn't have enough wood. See, if I leave it on this screen enough, I'll get a thumbnail, you know? Want to build this? They want to build a windmill in the big asteroid hole here. Oh, maybe we should build a fire lookout tower to prevent something like that happening. I was hit by lightning. Well, there you go. Yeah, I like games like this. I think they're really nice. You know, it's, of course you've seen me play Civilization 6, and maybe you've seen me play that Aftermath game, Surviving the Aftermath. You know, relaxing. You can talk to people if you want. It was a mobile? Oh, I didn't know that. Looks like pretty has a lot to it on this one at least. You know what they need is there was a mobile kind of game is those. They need one that's like that diner one with flow. I don't remember what the name of it was.
We're gonna
Teflon
be
John Don, thank
supervisors
you
of
for
the
that
year.
host. Is it Diner Dash? I don't know. But you know, you got to keep all the tables happy, and then the smoke above their heads because they're old and they're crabby. All the young kids who
We
come in here
win.
call them
We're
boomers.
gonna be supervisors of the
Earl,
year.
thank you for the host. It's a long message from Earl. I had to read that for a second. Earl's playing Apex. You're only called a boomer when in public. I get called a boomer a lot when I Minecraft stream. It's like pretty common actually. I have to correct them and tell them that I'm actually a Karen and that they should use the proper meme. But you know, hey Max. You know, they you know, they come in here and they figure they're being clever, but you know, you got to use that right meme. I'm a Generation Xer, not no boomer. Isn't there like even a generation between?
We're gonna
Juggly,
be
thank you for that
supervisors of
host.
the year.
Extremely cool. I was almost tempted, you know, because of Extremely Cool. You know, I have sound effects that if you say the right thing, you know, it plays a sound effect. And I was almost tempted because of Extremely Cool. There's that one South Park skit where they're saying, "Hey, buddy. Hey, friend." You know, they kind of jump back and forth because she likes saying buddy. So I might put that in there yet sometime if I find a good clip of that. Because, you know, that's Canadian related. You know, they're the Canadians in South Park. They're hanging and Minecrafting a bit. Thank you for the angry kitty. Just a Raiden. He's like a internet pirate. Something. The Raiden. You missed the raid song. He's the internet pirate, so he's like he uses Napster. Oh wait, Napster's not cool anymore. He uses LimeWire. Oh wait, that's probably not cool anymore. I'm not your friend, buddy. Do you use Napster still? That stream was so long. How long was it? Nine hours. Oh, I thought you were setting up for a joke there. I'm not your buddy, guy. Yeah, I might put that in yet. Like almost like it'd be a greeting for Extremely Cool. And anyone else that chooses to use it. I have a couple of mystery words, you know, if you say the right thing at Monty, it'll start chanting something. One from a classic movie. Looney. Looney. Talking about our money. Rich, thank you for the mixer love.
Want a
Oh,
treat?
we got a dog treat happening here. Alright, let's give the dog a treat. She's gonna be pleased about this. Oh, you gotta hit the right keywords though. Smell that. You know, we were giving the dog tripe, and boy, that stuff stinks. At least these things smell okay. Oh, did I ever miss? Triple yum! Well, you know, good for her. She likes it. You know, she's gotten to know that sometimes when I say treat, that when I'm streaming, she knows what's going on. She's a smart dog, you know. Feel like back in the day, I mean, she's almost 16 now, so she sleeps a lot and isn't quite as, you know, escapey like. But back in the day, I mean, she would, those fold up cages, she would, the plastic bottom on it, she would push it back towards the front, and then she would go out the back. Or you put your kids in fold up cages. Or I had this wall that's like 8 feet up high in the backyard, and I put the doghouse back there. I didn't think much of it. Jumped on the doghouse, jumped onto the wall. There's a fence against the wall, and walked along the fence on this wall that's 8 feet in the air, and then got out the side. So she's a little escape artist back in her day. Now she just runs around in her leisurely grandma wear. Although if you watch close enough, sometimes she's wearing a little Canadian outfit, because I have this plaid outfit with a maple leaf on the back that I found for like half off one day. Gotta go. All right. Well, thank you for coming by, Noctus. Made in China? Yeah, probably. Although, you know, sometimes they're made all over. One time back in the day, I wanted a Kings jersey, and I ordered that from the States. I had to order it in from Los Angeles because I couldn't find one in Canada. And then, so I paid all this duty and importing stuff. And once it arrived, I saw there's a big Canadian made in Canada label. So, you know, you had to actually order this thing from the States to get the size I wanted and the type I wanted. I don't think they're even supposed to charge duty when it's made in Canada or the States, but they did. Chain the kids to a tree. If they're thirsty, spray them with a water hose. If they're hungry, crumble up crackers and throw it at them. Good. Thank you for the good luckness. I'm glad to hear it's a good game. We got a monarchy host. I'm on the front page. Oh, there's a little typo in there. You missed an R. I think we know what it means, though. See, I'm like really moving forward here. I should push the button at least once in a while. It says it's from China, eh? Yeah, that's such a bummer that that coronavirus, though. Oh. You know who, a conference I was going to, you know who one of the keynote speakers was? It was, Mindy. You ever watch that show, Mindy? She's in The Office as well. Like, that would have been so cool to, I don't know, I think it would have been really interesting to see her. They had, like, all sorts of cool speakers at that conference in the past. I've never been to it. So I was really looking forward to doing some learning. It's like a big tech conference, so I mean, I'm sure there were lots of cool stuff to look at. But you know, I guess it's a vacation now. Trying to figure out the difference, though, whether I should, you know, because I got to fill that time when the conference was. I got to fill that time of, hey, Gather Break, welcome. Long time no see. I gotta fill that time when the conference would have been. And, you know, all the stuff, you know, like the hotel got canceled and all that. So, gotta fill that time up. So, I'm kind of debating between extending Disney a bit.
Supervisors of the year.
Or going for, like, a Universal. Or kind of a combination thereof. I'm not sure, because Disney's are the master. Ask about our Florida bugs. Yeah, Rogue was in Disney not too long ago there. So she probably knows, maybe she has some good tricks of what's good to do there, you know? You're gonna scratch your skin off? Well, I don't want that. Hopefully, I don't know, in Disney they probably have all sorts of chemicals floating in the air, but I'm not sure. You know, I'm really looking forward to Epcot because they have a Canadian pavilion there, and I want to check it out. It looks like they have a video so you can learn about Canada. Great food. Yeah, I booked a restaurant for kind of a seafood restaurant. I figure, you know, you're in Florida by the ocean. That's probably a good place to have seafood. I'm on the interior, so you know the seafood's not quite the same.
Justin
here as
Bieber.
it is
We didn't even know about it. I didn't know about
on,
it. There he is. Great haircut. Canadian boy from Stratford.
Vacation abroad and eats Canadian food. Hey, they have poutine. I don't know. I don't have a restaurant booked there. I mean, it's Le Cellier looks like it's a cool place to eat and it's got good reviews. But it's also like super pricey, and it's kind of like the Keg here. So
And when we win,
Furlong, thank you for
we're
that,
gonna be
host.
Supervisors of the year.
So you know, I might try the maple popcorn and, you know, kind of look at what, you know, what their interpretation of Canada is like. But we'll see. I want to go to the Norway one. I think that looks interesting. The Norway Pavilion.
You got to level 6, I only got to level 5. Beauty playing.
Beauty playing, eh? I don't know. I'm probably gonna tour around the whole thing. Some guy walking around saying, "Eh." I hear that for the little Canadian film there, that Eugene Levy is a narrator. So that's pretty cool. The guys from that Gits Creek. See how it actually knows Gits Creek on the closed captioning? Which is a pretty funny show. Eugene Levy was on SCTV. You know, these Bob and Doug McKenzie guys I have on here, they were on that same show with Eugene Levy. You walk around from AC to AC in those places. That's what I've kind of been gathering from some of the reviews, is that this place has air conditioning. What I wonder, Rogue, if you think, what do you think of Universal? Like, is it, you know, compared to Disney, is it a letdown or what? Or is it kind of worth checking out both? Well, I guess you've been in the area too, so you know too, Aunt Monty. Great for rides. The you might know a little about it. About it. You don't remember which park is which? I hear the Mexico has a really good tequila place. You want tequila shots? I got the Star Wars stuff planned too. I want to go check out that Star Wars drink place. Tower of Terror I have fast passed. No doubt about it. Tower of Terror I booked. Star Wars one. I want to try to get into Rise of the Resistance. But that'll be a day of thing. You have to get there early and book a boarding pass. You know, just look around. I think it'd be cool to look around. Hang out with Darth Vader, you know, and stuff if I can. You know, there's maybe a character meet and greet. I don't know. We'll see what's there. Get in line, wear a shirt. Yeah, that's in a place that has that many people. Hopefully I don't catch anything. That would kind of suck. I already kind of have an international,
We're gonna be
like
supervisors
work
of
in
the
an
year.
international area. So it's like, our people are already worried there a bit. Rod the Leg, thank you for that, host. But yeah, no, I guess you're taking a chance. But I think a lot of focus is on, the flu actually gets more people, and there are actually a lot of cure cases. So I think it's a little bit more blown out of proportion. Having issue with your auto host? Oh no, I was having issue with my stream yesterday. My computer, well, Mixer was having some sort of problem, and then my computer, I tried to restart, and then OBS was saying you need to update your drivers, and I had to restart my computer 3 times. Man, quite the day. The day, eh? We're just talking about Disney. Almost everyone on Mixer got kicked off. That's why I got all these hosts all in 10 seconds. And then I got kicked off myself again. Probably didn't help my averages any. 111 pucks. There's no spins on right now, Gathered. I was analyzing to see what games make people chat. Although it's not necessarily a perfect correlation. Anything. I just strive to get Agent to talk, really. I like to see his little name there. The green mixed in. Make a rainbow. Rod the Leg, thank you for the Mixer, love. No. Agent is talk resistant. They come up with lots of interesting topics. Oh, there's Max's here though too. He can add some green. I'm trying to not sit at my desk. I need them mods. There's mods activities here. Green going mixed in. It's presents.
And when we win,
Jordy
we're gonna be
Football, thank you
supervisors of
for
the
that,
year.
host. You like my Canadian blanket on the screen that, kind of is there for when the dog decides she wants to lay as far away from her bed as possible? You have my volume up all the time while I watch TV on my Xbox. Well, that's very kind of you. I'm glad that I'm your radio same time. I like when lots of people listen to this fine Canadian radio show. Is calming as CBC radio, hopefully. Thank you for the Xbox party. Yeah, if you want Canadian trivia, exclamation trivia will still allow you to earn pucks, Gathered. You just gotta be a little bit either guess good or know your stuff. My soothing sing-song voice. Yeah, that's it. Rogue was trying to get me to play karaoke one day there. Aunt Monty was playing karaoke and that. Oh, I do play Rock Band, but you pay not to hear me. Agent had to put up with me. He helped me with the achievement in Rock Band 1. Where you play 45 songs in a row without failing. So he had to really put up with it. Without me singing, because I'm not good enough to play the instruments on expert. I'm the master of what is it called? You guys should get together, a rock band. The You know what I find frustrating about Rock Band though is that you're limited by the songs that you know that the other person has. You know, so I like have like over 1,000 songs in Rock Band 4, but if you play with somebody that's brand new, then you can only play the songs they have. So just the songs on track. My score is always higher than you? Oh yeah, because you can compare scores, I guess, eh? Ah, I forgot about that. Depends what it is. You know, and sometimes it's not necessarily me too, because like you know, Agent and you know, my nieces and nephews have played it, and like one of my nieces is a professional singer. Like you can play, you know, look her up on Spotify and play her album kind of thing. So, you know, some of those could be from her. So it might be her. But, you know, maybe it was me. You'll never know. Depends on the song, I think. You know, if it's like a, you know, a Green Day song, I probably did it. You know, or 90s rock or something like that. But, you know, the more newer stuff, it could be her. Cottonmouth is back again. Look who's back. Back again. Fortnite, no Apex. Oh, there's that Fortnite action. You know, Gather Break here is really into Fortnite. He always racks up the dubs. Chilling, getting everything ready here. Are you drunk? Not me. Not me. What is now? Gotta build this thing here. Build a windmill, see? Get that windmill hype here. There we go. What is new? Oh, I gotta wear a pirate hat. Alright. Where's my pirate hat? Gotta go get that pirate hat. Yar! Oh. Baby, don't hurt me. Okay, let's... Alright, just be a second here. Need to do...
And when we win,
That out.
we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Neon, thank you for... Oh, I hope you heard me. Pirate time. This one's hard to wear with the headset, though. Tip it back. Put that there. Yar. All right, let's do a countdown. Isn't it? Hey. That's like Fawn's. I have to put my leather jacket on or something if I had one. Count. Down. 20 minutes. 29. 20. How was everyone tonight? Everyone's... Was the Fonz Canadian? No, I don't think so. I think he was from Milwaukee or something. You know what I mean, eh? SpongeBob SquarePants. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? That's what that was an answer. Great. Canadiac, thank you for that host. Tom Kenny is Canadian. There you go. I don't know if there's anybody actually in that show that I remember as being Canadian though. Frosted Flakes. Have you guys tried the chocolate Frosted Flakes? I mean, there's a chocolate variety for almost every cereal now. Chocolate mini wheats. I had to buy a little bit of cereal. I don't normally eat cereal. I wanted some chocolate Captain Crunch, but they didn't have any at the time. They have Tim Hortons cereal, though. I took a picture of it and put it in my Instagram. So you can have ones that are shaped like Timbits and taste like birthday cake. That's a sugar rush and a half. Marshmallow Frosted Flakes. They really have 4 liters of maple syrup in Canada. There's a lot of maple syrup here. Canada's the leading exporter of maple syrup. Costco has huge maple syrups. That's the place to get them. Chocolate Cocoa Puffs. I have some of that. Yeah, it's funny, you know, a big difference when you go to the States. You go to Costco, they have these big aisles of booze. But in Canada, they have, like, they don't have that, and then they have maple syrup instead. You have homemade? Oh, yeah? Right on. Oh, look at the Frosted Flakes! They're great! Did you ever try where you pour it on the, or you have it and you pour it on the snow and eat the snow? There's a name for that. I can't remember what it is, though. Rogues are craving the Frosted Flakes. No, maple syrup snow, not yellow snow. Here's some corn pops. Yeah, yellow snow is not good to eat. That's a good tip. Do you know what the official name for that is? I can't remember. You know, it's funny. I was watching a video about the Canadian Pavilion on YouTube. You know, because that's what I do in my spare time. And they have a recreation of the Bouchard Gardens, but they call it the Victoria Gardens. Actually, what it was a countdown of, like, kind of reviewing all the pavilions. They kind of had a rating. Actually, they rated the different things, and they said the UK is the best pavilion in there, and they said that the American one was the worst one. You know, in terms of they rated food, entertainment, stuff to do, and that kind of the vibe of it. Make me put a sticker on my body. I've been right by me. Some right here. Right here we go. Look what we got. Got some stars. Unless you prefer Canadian flags. I got those too. Stars are more convenient though. They're right beside me. These are shiny too. Alright. So here we go. Somebody asked me if I had a piercing last time I had this on. Show you what it looks like. Unless you prefer this picture. Oh, no, it's this one. Great White North! You just simmer and then pour it on the snow and then you pick it up with a stick. Yeah, it's supposed to be quite delicious for anybody that hasn't tried it. I think I've had it before though myself, but it's been a long time. Live screen. Gonna find out I'm from California. Wouldn't that be the biggest awesomest thing, eh? I'd have to be from Dakota, because my accent is closer to a Dakota, man. I'm like, no, bro, something like totally. Or isn't it? It's Dakota, right? That where they kind of sound similar to Canadian. Fargo. That was an awesome movie, Fargo. I watched that ages ago. Yeah, Minnesota. I don't know where the timer is on the screen. See it? Probably didn't even turn it on or something. Full timer. There it is. Number. I think I even started my darn timer. Got Lucky Charms. And magically delicious. Is that the right saying? So this question was already up not too long ago. That last question. I didn't realize it. Count. Down. Let's say 17 minutes. There we go. We'll do 17 minutes. I had to be wearing this thing for 3 minutes at least. You missed the trivia. Well, you can always trigger new one, exclamation trivia. And, there's even a question about me in there somewhere. And there's a question about all sorts of things. If you do enough of these questions, you might even pass the Canadian immigration exam. And then you could be a dual citizen or something. We got a couple different answers. Point Break, that was a good movie. So Keanu in it, eh? Granted, they're all pretty good movies, these ones. I remember this guy in university looked just like Keanu Reeves. And watching the movie Point Break with him. And then looking over at him. Looking at the movie, looking over at him. Like totally blown, man. Like it wasn't like, how some people say I look like Jack Black. It was like he looked just like Keanu Reeves, this guy. Whatever happened to that guy? I have to wait for something. You can just fast forward. We're fine waiting. Oh, look at that. Max and Furlong got it. It wasn't Point Break. Although Keanu is a Canadian actor, so a good guess. I like they're talking as it's kind of weird. Did you guys like that game? Kingdom for
Just a
Catlins.
beaver. We didn't even know about it. I didn't know about it. There he is. Great haircut. Canadian boy from Stratford.
What superhero was created by a Canadian artist? That's one thing about Disney I noticed, that they have Winnie the Pooh in the UK area, but Winnie the Pooh I think is a Canadian creation too. Building the windmill. Fire, my lord, there's a fire! You had to do something. Why don't we have a fire tower in town? Oh crap. I put the fire out. Sawmill's burning down. Better build a fire tower, I guess. Juice manufacturer. Fire watch tower. Put it on this hill. Well, this is gonna be crappy if they're waiting for this to be built. Context menu of the construction site can be completed in. We don't have time, Lord. You should use some prestige to finish this Firewatch tower immediately. Right, how do we do that? Oh. I don't know. I guess push this for action. Buildings. %20 of the world's. Oh, we're guessing fresh water, are we? See if you're right. Got a worker to the mine now. Still gotta get that fire tower up. See, it's still on fire. Fire, fire. Option menu, no, that's saving. In-game menu. Oh, you guys are right. Gotta be in the build menu, you'd think.
And when we
Working on
win,
it anyway.
we're going to be supervisors of
This,
the year.
you know, didn't rush to it. Jay Luke, thank you for that host. As the fire spreads, so he's getting wood. Yeah, I mean, like, as in literally. There's Doggo, she's back in her little Graham outfit. Yeah, her birthday's coming up pretty soon. What is it? May? There we go, we got the fire action hype. Menu. Fair, buildings, workers. Bringing the wood over to the fire, will that help? Maybe you should go put the fire out. Oh, he's got a bucket. I thought he was carrying a stack of wood. Well, he took care of half the fire. Now he's got to run back. This guy's like not doing it a very efficient way. Maybe they should go and get some more. I don't know if that's good building, putting that wood in the water. Coffee shops and donut shops, they can be different. A lot of them are the same though, that's true. Although like a Starbucks isn't really a donut shop. But like a Baskin Robbins or whatever, no, that's an ice cream shop. Robbins Donuts. There's not too many donuts at Starbucks. That's a coffee shop. That's true though, you know, if they combine the Timmy's and the Starbucks, I wonder if it counts to more. I don't know. This trivia is from a source, so I mean, hopefully they're well researched. You know, Rogue says I'm like an encyclopedia, you know, so naturally I have running trivia on my page. Gotta get them Canadian facts out. Star Hortons. That's what we need. We need a sponsorship from Timmy's. Yeah, make a poster and make it look all official. Sneak in there and put it on the wall, and they'll never know. Somebody did that, you know, to McDonald's, I think. A true savior. If I have to repair this place now. There. Doesn't need to repair, so I mean, he put the fire out so efficiently. I wonder if they cut all these trees down yet.
And when we win, we're going
Cakes
to
in Ontario, boys.
Which Canadian province has a town named Forget? There's a good one. You'll never forget the answer to this one. What am I supposed to do now? Got a quest or something? Food shortage? Windmill is constructed. I got a windmill, don't I? No, it's on the way. We did that. Gotta assign a miner. No miners allowed. Cheers. Go. Now got the quest done. Ginger, welcome. Playing this game called Townsfolk Kingdom Rebuilt. Township or Kingdom Rebuilt, one of the two. Got a mine now for the resource industries. My Alberta neighbors will be very happy. We got lots of forestry here. British Columbia. My lord, we don't have any more free workers. You should consider building a new town house. Alright, let's build a townhouse. That was locked. Blocked. There we go, townhouse. Cows or some deer over here. Look at that. Rabbit. Get over, you crazy dog.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the
Welcome
year.
to be neighbors here.
Find me gone.
Now. Into bread. Now I need a bakery. It's crazy hat stuff tonight. Yes, Max. Yeah, I used the Streamloots card. And what that does is it has different like things like that, like a hat or.
Okay.
Can't build that
everyone
thing.
ready? Will you sing?
Go Pack Go! Thank you for the follow. Good day.
Okay. Be
Hey,
seated.
why can't I build this? Over there. Oh, I guess I can build it there. Kind of fully green for a second. Blocking kind of weird, eh? There we go. Been an emotional night or type tonight. Emotional type night. Oh, the dog finally laid down. We wouldn't want to lay on the bed or anything, though. You know, we like laying beside the bed. And, you know, if I shifted the camera over, there's another bed there that she doesn't lay on either. Even though I got that pants to stop her from licking her leg. Now she's licking her leg again. Oh, come here. Come. Here. Come.
Typical Canadian hard ass.
Sorry, I'm really
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Come here.
Guys.
Hey, fellas, any chance
Come.
you can come over to the house later and play some sorry?
Sure. How
Your
about
pants are
9
so-
o'clock?
Oh, 9 o'clock doesn't work. Sorry about that.
Oh, buddy. For listening. Oh, hey. Thanks for mentioning the stream in a tweet. Team Monarchy. Much appreciated. Came to my happy place. He loves that cat bed that is movable. Hey, Jungle E, thank you for the mixer love. I was kind of putting my dog's pants back on. Yay, Robert Paulson. There's something else to it. Although I'm not sure. Oops. Got 30 more seconds to go on this hat. Rogue Angel TV, thank you for mentioning.
His name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson. His name
And building
is
stock
Robert
is full. The
Paulson.
production in that building
His
stops
name
until there's room.
is Robert Paulson.
Store goods.
Come on, guys, his name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson.
Filled up.
His name is Robert Paulson. This is over with. His name is Robert Paulson. His
Pop out
name
Miller.
is Robert
Damn.
Paulson.
Oh, there we go. The hat's clear. What? What's his name? His name is Robert Paulson. I hope everybody in the world knows what that's from. If you don't, you got a good movie you need to watch. I thought when I pressed claim that it was the Bobby Pulley. Yeah. I'm wearing my Blue Jays shirt today. You're into baseball. Set up a food supply now. We got to do that. Okay. Townhouse. Already got a townhouse on the way.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, got to do a bakery. That's right. Herb Gardens. Hops. Bakery. Oh, it's locked. Supposed to do that. They want another townhouse, eh? We could start processing the flour into bread, my lord. You do now after last night's convo? Did you ever watch that movie, Ginger? Good movie. Gooder. Gooder, man. It's like the most disorganized town because I just kind of put them down where they don't complain about it. Got 2 houses. Action. Buildings. I think because they don't have a worker to build it. I think I gotta go somewhere else. Then leave him for a minute. He can build other stuff. That build them? The baker should just go to work, eh? Meet the Paulsons.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Rogue. Double X Angel, thank you for that host. The movie where Joker fights. I'd say Joker was a really good film. Okay, how does this work here? They put him to work? They open up the worker or what? Maybe it'll build it now. Fight Club. Monarchy, thank you for that host. Well, dude, are you gonna do it or what? Sit in your house? I guess they have a worker for now. Dude's gonna build it. Do you like these kind of games, Ginger? Is this interesting for you to watch? Kind of a relaxing, build the town kind of game. This code was supplied by the developer. Thought I'd give it a go. Thought it looked kind of fun, so I applied for this one. Guy has a deer in the yard. When I have a picture on my Instagram. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a time where I was waiting at the bus stop, and a deer maybe walked 3 feet away from me, like between me and the dog right now. Not that you can get the dimensions of my house particularly easy, but so as far as the way as the dog is from me now, is how close that deer was. And it just walked right by, walked up into the hill. We had bears too in the yard before. You should see what my dog looks like when she sees a bear. Because she's a Karelian bear dog. They're kind of, worked up when they see bears. So they kind of chase after the bear. They chase after the bear. Keep behind it normally. That's what they're kind of bred to do. And so she saw that bear. She puffed up. She looked like she was twice the size. And then she really wanted to. The other options are. Workers. Guess we can build different crops of it. That bakery have, oh yeah, or that meat farm have something. She was ready. She was ready to go and sniff that bear's butt or something. I don't know what she was gonna do with it, but I didn't want to let her out because in case, the bear clipped her, that would be it. One less bear dog. Although, when she was younger, though, you'd be amazed at her speed. Like in the dog park, she would keep up greyhounds that were there. And even the greyhound owner, I remember a greyhound owner, said, yeah, no other dog keeps up with my dog. Because greyhounds are built for speed, right? But, I mean, if you're bred to go after bears, I think you gotta be fast. It's not like they would kill the bear. They just kind of nip at its butt, stay behind it, nip at its butt, and bark at it really loudly. She's got an ultra loud bark. Okay, can we build a bakery now? See this? I build farms in Minecraft. I build farms here. Probably a good idea to build this somewhat near erase button. Erase mode is X. Can't erase the tree, I guess. I don't want to do that. I wanted to erase the logs there. Forgetting part of that out. Okay, delete marked objects. Okay. Now we can build our bakery down the street. This guy's lucky. He gets to go across the street to the bakery. There we go. Another question. Order a second worker to help build. No, it's okay. We can just send them. casually build it at their leisure. Hey, Axming, how are you today? Welcome. Nice to see you. You must be working today. You dropped in a little later. Trying to tell Axming's schedule based on when he shows up. Although sometimes he might throw a loop at me, you know, watch a TV show first or something. I heard you were practicing up with Agent for the hockey night in Canada. So that was the rumor. This is a new game. Came out not too long ago. They're off embargo. I don't know if it came out yet or coming out soon, but the embargo's up anyway. No embargo I had to worry about. You have to look up.
And when we win,
Agent X Lex, thank you for that host. You have to look up, see if game is open, but the township, a kingdom rebuilding. Plot is that you were a king and you're now controlling a town. You're building it back up to a kingdom. There's still a few bugs to work out on D. Are the regulars going to be on this week? I don't know. Always hard to know because, you know, like sometimes they say they're coming and then they don't, and sometimes people show up. I mean, there's some that, like, you know, they're pretty constant. Axming's been pretty regular, and Howie and me. We need to build after this. Build another house.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
All sorts of things, eh? Alright, townhouse. Give this guy a neighbor. Yep, Howie.
And when we win,
Prime time, thank you for that host.
of the year.
Axming, thank you for that host. Know what that guy was fussing about? My lord, we're running out of wood. Since we need wood for the construction of buildings and many production chains, including the sawmill, it'd be wise to build another forester's hut. Where's the forester's hut? Lumberjack who chops down trees and provides wood. Right, where's some trees? We're gonna have no trees in this town. Uh-oh, that guy sounded excited. This looks like a forester's area. Put it up there. What's going on here? Why does this thing have a little... Must be full up. Valor needed. Finish some of these quests.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
By the Grimfather, thank you for that host. Got the monies. Baking house is on the way. Thank you for the sticker. Women's month sticker. Guess this guy's got to hike that wood all the way from over here. What's a thaler? Bakery. Juice manufacturer later. Wells. streets. Look at all the streets we can build. Oh, we can build trees, so we can build more trees. Those are locked though. Got another Amber Alert. Uh-oh. At least you're not sleeping or something. Guess we just gotta wait it out. They got a pretty fancy castle here, eh? Alright, you guys.
Yeah.
What do you like best in terms of computer languages? Do you like these guys' language? Do you like Simlish? Or do you like Minecraft language? Still at work? Closing up shop? Oh, okay. What do you like hearing the most at? Oh, haha. I don't remember how to do Simlish though. What are you up to tonight, Max? You're a little bit quiet today. Playing a game at the same time. Oh. Oh, geez. Well, I was just wondering. You just seemed like you're there or not there. Are you are you building anything in particular?
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the
Spot.
year.
Thank you for the host. Thing, you know, it's very relaxing. You know, you're gonna fall asleep with how relaxing this is. We gotta put the castle back to dude there, but they're busy building stuff for me. Look at that windmill, it's really giving her. Too windy. But the house is almost done here. Those look like tiny houses. Mining for a realm. Help me out, so I'm getting them a bunch of materials. Oh, okay.
Because me.
Very good, my liege. It is always advisable to have a steady supply of wood in town. Must be done building this thing then. Although they gotta walk. You're really addicted? Alright, what's this mean? They need... This is actually kind of a good game, I think. They've actually put some thought into it. We need more townhouses. Gotta be a spot right here we can go. Oh. Should put my sawmill up here. Uh-oh, we're out of food. Crap. We should put this up here so this guy can go to work easy. Was this bakery done or what?
Ooh.
You can see the effects of insufficient food. Maybe I didn't make the bakery yet. Bakery present. Claim that. We do not have enough food.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Thank you for that hose, Lyndon.
And when we win, we're going to be
I
supervisors
recommend
of the
starting
year.
the production of bread. Maybe I gotta go to the bakery and do something, eh? Oh, the bakery's just finished, I think.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Hungry Howie's here.
Yeah.
Thank you for that host. Where did I put the darn bakery? I don't remember. Put it over here somewhere? Oh yeah, this is the bakery. Here we go. We make the bakery. Oh, he has got bake outside. It's like old school, eh?
Just go.
Build the bread. Or now we got an extra house. We can go and put a worker here. Gotta keep that castle clean, you know. Oh, the Enderman. Yeah, like Ginger's like the foreman of Minecraft. I don't really want to wreck that road, but we'll rebuild it. Streets. There we go. Don't really need a street across. I'll just walk across anyway. Fixing this road here. You know, a good path is important, right? Well, this costs me money. Probably better for their feet, at least. You like this kind of game, Howie? In a while? Got the pizza. Oh, I stopped the building the roads, I guess. Going no dirt road. I'm pretty excited whenever I build roads. They yell, ah! Wheat needed. I'm like Ewoks, kind of. I think, we said they had an Amber Alert earlier here. Was it now? That long ago. Furlong said it. Where's some of this road? Kind of messy. That though. There's a way to make that so it's not so big. Oh, X-Wing with the embers! That means we get a Mountie throwing money!
Can I get you a beer? Back
Mark.
bacon?
Oh crap, it doesn't wreck or get rid of the dirt. There, we'll put it like that. Get you a beer, back bacon. Got it the second time? There, now they got some nicer roads. Almost done for the night. Going good. Or you're asking Axman maybe? I'm not sure. Get my answer too, I guess. Claim that. Gotta set up food supply still. Enjoy your meal. We got 14 bread produced. If that takes care of the food supply. Maybe we can build more houses now, eh? Achievement! Axman! 1,000 Thaler. Game looks cool. This game is kind of cool, isn't it? It's kind of relaxing. I'm just still playing tutorials. I'm playing it pretty casually here. Back to work. Well, thank you for coming by, Hungry Howie. Much appreciated. Hopefully you'll be in the top 10 at the credits. You always check the Discord after. Once I post it. It's just the Xbox store, Axping. A township, a kingdom rebuilt. I have no idea the cost. You have to kind of look it up, I guess, and maybe tell me. Actually, I had a screen up. I might be able to tell you. See if I have it up, because I was checking the rating.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Oh no, I don't have the screen up anymore. He's growling at me. Waffle Valley, thank you for that host. I kind of quickly look up the rating. Looks like I think somebody was saying earlier that it was a mobile game at one point. Guide with all kinds of great stuff. Did you fall in lava? Because you can run and grab it. You didn't fall in lava. Nuclear. Everybody's getting hit by the Amber Alert. I'd know if I got an Amber Alert if I... claim it. We already did that, dude. Set up the food supply. They're building I have to build? Farm, wheat field, sheep pasture. Make some herbs. As that happens with Minecraft. Know what province we live in? Yeah. I don't know if I got an Amber Alert. My phone's not in the room. All this stuff, eh? Brewing Fest. Build an inn. Oh, I guess I had to just wait. You're better at the game now. That improves you. Now you know not to make that mistake again, right? Mrs. Fitzgibbons has prepared a feast in my honor. Good that they kind of let you know, right? No quest available. Let's go here. Maybe not. Oh, achievement! Friends from the past. Bad, eh? You guys are proud of me getting that 5 gamer scores. He can be if he wants though, but he has to come on a night when I'm playing Minecraft.
Typical Canadian hard ass.
Haven't been on much lately. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? People are busy. But it's appreciated that you're here now, for sure. And of course, since I applied for partner, the more you guys talk and hang out, the better it is too. You know, there's that increases that chance of me being able to get partner probably. Time for some trade. Then I have the chance of putting some icons together. You know, like a maple leaf for sure will be one of them. Not sure what else yet. Hockey stick maybe. Axwing had some ideas. What might be good? Without coin, we won't be able to carry out our tasks. Hey, what's our quest then, buddy?
The Leafs coasting home to victory here in
we
game
got 2
one.
people in here now.
Anderson comes in. Gilmore was hit inside the line by McSorley, and this is going to draw Clark and McSorley into the rocket. They're going throwing punches.
Well, here we go. We just needed her to talk to us. I especially inquired from the townsfolk. Villagers are in for better clothing to distinguish themselves from the common folk. Be so kind to make clothes available at the marketplace. Well, we wouldn't want them. Achievement hype, yeah. Monarchy, thank you for that, host. Oh, you're in 40 hours. Look at Ginger's almost the level requirement too. Your chatty help. Years go, Leafs go. You're having a good dream. That's too bad. Pretty closer, eh? Better dream. You can dream about townships being built and this lady wanting to look down on people because she wants better clothes than the commoners. Got a market here somewhere? More needs than the basic food and water, my lord. You have other desires, such as having new clothes to wear, a nicely decorated town, or a marketplace to buy some goods. Essentially what they're saying is they want a mall. Oh, we got the Mountie. Oh, Canada. The heck, is there a market here already? Oh, now they want me to increase taxes. City life. Fill the task of the maiden, the merchant. Complete the task of the nobleman. I can research stuff. Reduced fire risk. More tax income. Oops. Don't have that stuff. Do more tax income research. Timer. This game's $40? Oh. It was supplied by the developer for me, so I didn't know the price. Viruses are not fun.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
One named after a Mexican beer. Those poor... I bet you that's not helping their sales any. Kesey, thank you for that host. Did I miss anything here? No. Yeah, hopefully I don't get sick before I go on my vacation. Okay, what do they want me to do? So basically I gotta build a market, looks like. Over here, right? Marketplace. Well, crap, it's locked. Yellow espresso anyway, and a cordon. Corona, you need lime to make it taste not taste like pee. NHL 20, get them for Friday. Are you gonna play NHL 20, Ginger? You'd rather Rickard's Red? I like Rickard's Red. Right, we must have a market or something somewhere. Okay. They want some new clothes. Marketplace. You wouldn't need to produce them yourselves. We can build something there. Town needs a new marketplace to allow you and myself to buy or sell resources. Town's treasure is pretty drop, but I want to see this town flourish. I'll upfront the cost of the construction of marketplace. Consider this investment. All right. Still locked. At least I got some money. I think. It'd be like the first game last week. Right, we made somebody happy. I don't remember that. How the game went. I blocked that out, I think. Yeah, Axman can't remember either. I think all we do is win. Took the liberty of buying a small patch of land and laying the foundation for the new marketplace. Order the worker to complete the construction. This is where it's going. Build. I don't think Howie would remember either. Try to follow the worker to see what's going. Yeah, I gotta hold the select button. Tell them to get working. Produce the we need to start a weaving mill. They always want something, don't they? Go, hosers, go! Time for home. Alright, Furlong, you have yourself a good night. Thank you for coming by.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
How's the trading? Put this near where the sheep are. Right there. Good spot as any. That weird noise. Hear that? Like somebody sniffling. You play this one? It's not bad. It's relaxing, right? Thank you, Furlong, again. You have a good night. My lord, to produce wood, you should send an additional worker to my farm to work as a shepherd. Or more wool, sorry. I'm preoccupied with the wheat harvest, so I need someone to help me out with the sheep. I always want something. There's wool. Splendid, my liege. Now we can harvest wool in addition to wheat. Fantastic. Maybe when it goes on sale. Not selling it well, are you saying, Axbing? Look how much fun I'm having. Actually, it's not bad. I'm enjoying it. It's alright. I could see getting into this game, though. Came in earlier and said they really like this. Yes, please, sale. I'm sure it'll eventually go on sale or Game Pass, though. One of the two. What is that guy's name? Or who said that earlier? I just remember somebody said it earlier. Know how high up the history goes. Yeah, I think this would be a fun Game Pass game, wouldn't it? Definitely something that they may consider in the future. Let's complete our quest. Help the farmer. Can't claim that yet. What do you think, Axbing? I was saying earlier that I gotta decide, the possibility of going for more Disney days or go for Universal there's like a deal for 4 days at Universal for all 3
And
parks.
when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Rob, thank you for that host. Or kind of do a combination. You've been to Universal as well? Like, you gotta get all these components together, Plain rest and relaxation. Well, that's where Universal would come in, because you got that water park. I guess that's not totally relaxing. I figure if you're all the way over to Orlando, you gotta take it all in. But we would have a day there of relaxing too. Before the plane. I wonder if there's different maps in it too. Lazy River time, yeah.
And when we win,
pretty awesome.
We're going to be
Jarvis,
supervisors
thank you
of the
for
year.
that host. See, I got 351 money. I don't know what they're complaining about. Oh, and the Women's Month sticker. Thank you. Yeah, but I don't know if it does because I already have some stuff booked. If it would reduce it, I'll have to phone them and then check first, I guess. Yeah, I don't care about Harry Potter. It doesn't matter. I'm neutral on Harry Potter. Another house. More houses are. Research completed. That's always a good thing. Achievement! Eureka! Going good, Jarvis. Relaxing playing this game. Look, it's like it's getting to be fall, eh? I wonder if we get a winter too. No guts, no glory. Right. You love Harry Potter? I only really saw the first one. I never read the books. Yeah, maybe they'll consider that I bought tickets already. Need more tools.
Ooh.
Produce the tools ourselves or buy them. To establish the necessary production chain in the long term. Always better to produce the goods ourselves. See? Canada never follows that advice. They always export everything, and then they, you know, they'd make way more money with, you know, refining it. Voldemort has no nose, that's why he's mad. That would probably be pretty angering, I imagine. How much? I tried that quiz one time to see what house I was in. And it was I don't know, which one was it? The one with the blonde kid is in.
And when we win,
Slytherin,
we're
yeah.
going to be supervisors of the year.
Beard Aussie, thank you for that, host. Hufflepuff. Maybe I should just get more into Harry Potter, eh? Yeah, there's a thing you complete, so that's what I did. Hufflepuff for me? Is that the one the blonde kid was in?
We're going
Nick
to
G,
be
thank you for
supervisors
the
of the
host.
year.
How's my old marketplace coming? It's almost done. Jedi beats on wizard every time. Splendid, my liege. The more desires you fulfill, the more willing your townies are to pay higher taxes without having to fear rebellion. I didn't know there's rebellions. Public buildings such as marketplace or even our well can only supply a limited amount of villagers. Up. Tab for stock. We do jewelry here, I guess. Jedi beats wizard. Next, thank you for that, host. Uh-oh, wheat is needed. $10 out of 25 there. Lots of them are related. Did I make a sewing workshop already? I don't remember. I made a weaving place.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Earth Vapes, thank you for that, host. I don't see anything about a sewing workshop here. I need to make the tools.
Typical Canadian hard ass.
Drop me.
Really sorry.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
guys.
God.
Hey, fellas, any chance you can come over to the house later and play some Sorry?
Sure. How about 9 o'clock?
Oh, 9 o'clock doesn't work. Sorry about that.
Just once the weaving mill's done, that's what we're looking for. Alright, at some point we're gonna have everything here. The fairground looks like something we already have, though. Oh, the phone? Oh, I hope your phone didn't break. I think our path is wrecked there. We should up here. I want somebody twisting an ankle. There we go. Awesome, dude. Green quest thing here. Repair all this stuff. It falls apart, maybe.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the
Great
year.
mixer yesterday? No, it wasn't me. It was all over the place. November Falls, thank you for that, host. Research is unlocked. Sweet. Got the weaving. There we go. Guess we gotta buy it at the thing. That guy happy?
Otik? Yep, to on.
Now with a weaving mill in town, all that stands in our way of producing clothes is missing tailor shop. Next quest is to things are progressing, but your town is still an eyesore. Mountains and white stone trees, splendor statues. Beautify it with more decorations. Who's this lady? There we go. Let's make it less fire chances. That's a good thing, I think. There's combat in this? Holy moly. Right, well, the tailor shop should probably be near fabric place. Over here somewhere. Like a good spot. Any? Ready for the dad joke of the day? What is the only day that will give you encouragement? March 4th? True. Get that one. Drone. All these menu things on the side there, I don't know. We build forests, fountains. Hold that middle here. I think it's got like a weird star on it. Benches, military objects, castle gardens. I think that's probably good to build. Good to build. Darn rock there. Clear it, and then build somewhere else, I guess. Build this thing anywhere, I guess. Alright, let's go back here. You should get a free leather jacket for that one.
The Leafs coasting home to victory here in game one. Anderson comes in. Gilmore was hit. Inside the line by McSorley. And this is going to draw Clark and McSorley into a rocket.
They want the Kings to lead now, everybody. On the Kings fans, because probably better pick now. Did I make a tailor shop? Oh yeah, I did. That makes her happy. They buy from the market. Wait for the merchant to come to town. Oh, he's not in town yet. Lame. Oh, now we gotta get a Friar Tuck here. Here, let's build the church. There's a good spot. There. Works, I guess. Clear that spot.
Justin Bieber, we didn't even know about it. I didn't know about it. There he is, great haircut, Canadian boy from Stratford.
Clean up this town. Justin Bieber. Correct part of my road. First time for that question? What was the answer? Oh, Superman. I think I'd asked that one before. Mind you, I've seen most of them before. Apollo. Church. What else can we build? Geologist. That sounds like something we want. Those are yummy. Or the Arby's fries. The rabbits. The wildlife around here, eh? Sleeping going on over here. Build another house. I think we need another one soon. Here we go. We put a stuffed clam in an air fryer with the shell. Original seafood flavor. Oh, have you ever had a fried Mars or deep fried Mars bar? I had one of those once. Boy, is that ever rich. Deep fried Oreos. Yeah, deep fried Oreos are good. Ever had one? I had a frozen banana once with chocolate covered banana. The deep fried Mars bar is like super good, but there's no way it could possibly be good for you. For our work or got building stuff. Favorite fair food in poutine? Fried ice cream as well. You probably got to eat deep fried ice cream pretty fast though, don't you?
What?
Eating chili. Make a chili dog. Leftovers. You guys sound like Ewoks, don't they? My gold is empty. New Brunswick's a town. Coming along. Very relaxing. Every state has European names down. Oh. There's also like a Vancouver, Washington too. Guys, build those houses. For people. Done research. To build. Locked and locked and locked. The geologist. Try to get another level. Launch Claire. Flour needed. So put this guy back. What happened to him now? Working on this house. Almost done though. Donair. There's so good, especially when they cut it off the big Donair rack. Get the Canada geese. Wait, ducks. Yeah, I think that it'll let you. Bot's turned off for most things, but I think that's good. Achievement! Time consuming game. Play for 60 minutes. Come on now, we've been playing more than 60 minutes here. What's our uptime? Money. Using all the money up. Here's the sawmill guy. Done the church, but I need to working. I'm harvesting wheat. Your eyes on the sandwich. Yeah, I got an hour demon, but I'm playing 3 hours. Are they made by a sandwich artist? A restaurant art. Probably, eh? So look here. Home of the original fat sandwich. No worker available. No worker available there either. I should send the help. Stop cleaning and go build houses. Give a 7-year description. Daily Dirty Magazine. You ever watch that show, You Gotta Eat Here? There was a place here that was on that show, so I went and tried it. It was really good. Kind of went downhill after they changed owners, though. But after that, I tried a couple places. That, you know, like I went to this other place in another city that I was in the area, kind of noted down. The You Gotta Eat Here place was the Mexican restaurant. Super good. And the other place was in this industrial part of near Maine. You gotta go to Donair. Industrial place was kind of this. I think it's like pierogies or something like that. Pierogies training there. That was an industrial part of Burnaby, which is a suburb of Vancouver. They building this stuff yet or what? That guy's working on it, I guess. Heard the banging. How's it going too? It's funny when they're talking about the going to Ottawa for Parliament there. I looked at the flight and it was like the same distance or time wise to fly to Ottawa than it is to go to Orlando. Drive and swim. Like good music. I do. No clothing satisfaction. Still waiting for them to come down. I'll go get supplies, I guess. Be like Greta on the Seven Seas, eh? Agent with the gift. Look at there's Forrest Gump. Look at all the leaves are falling off these trees. Get that castle cleaned again. Making the bread. Gotta get done soon, Harry. Got his done. Sounds like digging in Minecraft. Alright, we'll put him back. Saying good night. Alright. Didn't see the GIF. Heard we just ran out of food. What's the food happening, dude? Why they're out of food? Bakers need to double time it. Making the bread too slowly. Thanks for coming by, Ginger. Our chatting is always appreciated. It's always nice to visit ya. Howie pops in too, especially. Just to see you, I'm sure. But it feels like he's here to see all of us then. If you want to ever check to see where you are in those top 10, the chatters there, I have that Discord channel that says chatter leaderboard. You mainly. Well, he's been checking in more now that you've been here in the chat. I streamed for months and months. Only ever saw him on Friday nights. "47 seconds for something up there." 250 grain. Storm, thank you for that host. Well, I appreciate that he's coming around now, that's for sure. He's probably just busy. Yeah, you have a good night. Right, where's this quests here that I'm doing? Fulfill those tasks as a merchant. Missing tailor shop. Didn't we set up a tailor shop? What's over here? Oh, here's a tailor shop. Got a dude working on it. Zoom in. He's waving his fist at me. Playing in the boat.
And when we win, we're going to be supervisors of the year.
Defo Not Jabs, thank you for that, host. Still waving his fist at me. Heck, he's saying, buddy, I don't get it. Can you indirectly kill him? That I know of. Come on, buddy, all you gotta do is finish it. I gotta wait 2 more hours. Yeah, if he's dead, he won't complain too much, will he? I think he needs tools or something. I gotta wait 2 hours for the... They stole some concepts from the phone. The hole is already dug. Out. Wonder if we wait overnight if it have him done their shop. Well, I gotta work tomorrow anyway, so I guess this is a good spot as any to save my game. Spot 1. Then we will roll my credits and stuff. If you haven't followed yet, we appreciate it if you did so. We only have 1 follow tonight, so it'd be good to get another one in. Get on the credits then. There's the social media too, if anybody wants to check out that. Well, I mean, you know, it's how it goes sometimes. I'm playing an indie game or whatever, so it's Not necessarily an attractant, you know, but sometimes it is. But, you know, other nights will make up for it, I'm sure. You know, like how the Minecraft is like a whole bunch a lot of times, and take care of the villager next time, yeah. I'll roll them credits though shortly. There's Beer Family. Thank you for that, host. Let me roll them credits though, and then we'll see who the top chatters are and stuff. We got the pirate papers. Goes with my earlier pirate hat. Stars and stuff. So when I host somebody, if you want, you guys can always say hi from me. What we'll do is we'll roll them credits and see what our top stickers are.
What a wonderful day for Canada, and therefore, of course, the world.
Top chatters. Aunt Monty today. Ginger's number 2. Axming. Rogue. Furlong. Cammy. Jordy Football and Gathered Break. This did actually, I think, pretty good for chatting. Max with 145. Agent up there too. Axming's the top embers. House Sparks not included in the mixed play bar. Extremely Cole. Max. Axming. Ugh. We got Mixer Love as the top thing, just edging out Stars for Star today. 100 mushrooms. Really cleaning house out the Enderman today. Go Pack Goes, our new follower of the day. And we had 45 hosts. So lots of hosts today. Everybody have a good night. I'm gonna, after the credits are done, I'm gonna I'll go off for a minute and then I'll host somebody. Thank you. Have a good night.